Ridenour, that's good.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Here's the pass to Bennett. Payne with a screen for Bennett. Down low. Outside Teague. Here's Millsap. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Millsap's got 6. The Magic have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Fournier. And it's blocked by Bennett. And they're able to recover. Ridenour from outside. Tries yet again. He lays it in. 8 points for him.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense. You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
Good job at the line.
On spreading the floor. So.
For a different look here. Al Horford, he's checked in for Payne. Mike Scott comes in for Paul Millsap. Bennett's checked in for Damari Carroll. And Thabo Sefolosha subbed in for Jeff Teague. Then for the Magic, Gordon's checked in for Fry. Harkless comes in for Tobias Harris. And Willie Green is subbed in for Payton. Shot clock at 6. Vucevic setting the pick for Oladipo. And it's sent back by Bennett. They recover it.
Yeah, the defender draped all over it.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there. And for Millsap, frankly, his height has really never been an issue. I mean, this is a guy who was a big-time rebounder throughout his days in college. But even though he's only 6'7", that 7-foot wingspan helps, and he's strong enough to hold his own with most forwards in the league.
No question, guys, that Millsap can rebound and defend the power forward position with the best of them.
Yeah, you remember he led the NCAA in rebounding all 3 of his seasons at Louisiana Tech. So this guy has a nose for the ball.
Luke Ridenour is checked in for the Magic. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kevin, for some, Aaron Gordon is seen as a tweener. And for Gordon, it isn't going to faze him. He said, obviously you have to play a position in the NBA, but I'm going to do a little bit of everything. Post up, hit jumpers, go by people. I'm going to do it all. I'm confident that I can play both the 3 and the 4. He has the skills to pull it off, Kevin.
And he does. Thank you, Doris. For Orlando, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
This season has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Guys, they're only making about 71%.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Vucevic.
Yeah, they're getting to the line an awful lot in this quarter, and it's not an accident. They've been very aggressive.
Yeah, it's been very intentional. I mean, they've picked up the aggression, and it could get them out of this hole. Boy, they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Gordon, the pass to Ridenour. Out to the wing. O'Quinn dishes to Green. Lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. Fourth, the Magic.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let-up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout.
And both free throws good for Green. Here is Korver. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
He also had 3 blocks in that game. He was playing so hard and making so many plays defensively. That was impressive.
Bennett kicks to Horford. The shot is off. The Magic go the other way with it. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
Yeah, and in that victory, they got huge contributions from their bench, and I thought their depth was really the major factor in that game.
6 to shoot. Scott against Green. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Hawks leading by 11. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Scott the pass to Cephalosha. The Hawks working the ball around. Now here's Bennett, defended by Gordon. Bennett with it, the three from Korver, and he gets it to go. Korver's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Puts up the prayer. The shot misses. And that concludes the first half. Hawks lead by 14. We'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball.
Okay, guys, solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing. But just
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters. Atlanta making some changes. Eldon Brand's checked in for Horford. And it's Payne in for Paul Millsap. And a switcher also for Orlando. Fournier is checked in. On the court for Orlando, Fournier and Harris filling out the perimeter. Fry and Vucevic are the power forward and center. And it's Payton in at the point guard. 6 on the shot clock. And Vucevic kicks to Harris. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Well, you like it when a guy goes hard for it.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Hawks, Bennett.
Atlanta leading by 16. Teague dishes to Brand. Now here's Bennett. He's guarded closely. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
You see the shooter, Kyle Korver. Let's take a look at some of his numbers. His last 10 games, he's averaging 11 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And some pretty good numbers, I think, guys, when you look overall at his contributions.
Yeah, and he's always looking to raise his game, and that's what you see in his consistency. One of the important characteristics that he brings to the table.
Thabo Cephalosha has checked in for Atlanta. And so he hits both.
We talk so much about how valuable expiring contracts and draft picks are in terms of building a team, but one thing that gets overlooked is just how important having a player on a good contract can be. It opens up so many possibilities for a team.
Rejected by Bennett.
Oh boy, he is just cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to... cut into the lead.
And it's Thabo Cephalosha with the 3. Cephalosha's got 5 now. With the talk of value contracts, if you get a franchise player and only paying him half of what is expected, Clark, that's an extra all-star player you can afford on your roster.
And I think that's a big payoff with it. So much of how a team is constructed in the NBA involves how close they are to the salary cap. So you'd like to try to get as many really good players as you can at market value, or in some cases maybe below market value.
Bennett kicks to Teague. Just 5 to shoot. Floats one, and the shot is good. Teague's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, that was impressive, Clark. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Boy, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
And the shot is good.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
Here's Bennett. He's got 13. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Payton passes to Vucevic. It's tipped and stolen by Jeff Teague. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Teague with the ball. Inside to Vucevic and stolen by Cephalosha. And here's the fast break. Cephalosha leading the way and finished off by Brand.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Yeah, they've done a great job causing havoc and then taking advantage in transition offensively.
Payton dishes to Harris. Payton drives in, lets it go from 11. Payne grabs the board. The Hawks leading by 21. Shot by Bennett, no good.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much. Tobias Harris, a combo forward, originally drafted by the Bucks out of Tennessee. I love his game. He does a little bit of everything and does it all well. He can handle, he shoots it a bit from outside. Not sure what his best position is going forward, but he's a quality player.
It's good on the putback. Vucevic has got 10 points.
A guy like him cannot be left alone around the hoop. If you do, it'll be buffet style all day long. Plenty of seconds right there.
Mike Scott's checked in for Atlanta. So Quinn is checked in for Vucevic. Gordon comes in for Channing Frye. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Harris. And Luke Ridnour subbed in for Payton. Now here is Cephalosha. 5 points in the game. Bennett kicks to Teague. Teague gets a screen from Bennett. 6 to shoot. Here's the floater, and he gets the bucket. 19 points for Teague. And Harris, to this point in his career, has fared better defending small forwards, but Stevie continues to get stronger.
Yeah, I think that's you know, kind of what should help him inside as he continues to grow defensively. The stronger you are, you know, the more effective you're going to be against those fours. And I think ultimately you'll be able to see Harris guard a lot of the fours in this league, particularly the stretch fours.
Fournier passes to O'Quinn. Takes a 3. Ridnour's shot is off. The Hawks leading by 21. Picked him clean. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam. Jeff Teague, one of the quickest and most elusive point guards in the NBA. He's incredible in transition, and where he's really improved is in the half court. He's figured out how to carve up defenses off the dribble.